G'day guys, I hope you're doing well. Just a quick word on today's project before we get started. I know spiders are a touchy subject for some people, so if you don't like spiders, this probably isn't the project for you. On the other hand, even if you don't like them, maybe see how you go, check it out, because it's going to be pretty cool. I also want to stress that no spiders were harmed in the making of this. I came across this guy after he'd already passed away. And the last thing I want to touch on is that I have done a little bit of prep work before I started filming for this video. So currently, I've got a bit of burl that I'm going to use for this one. I've already roughed it into a round sort of shape that I need to fit in the mold. I've made a very small resin saver that's also going to go into the mold. I bent out some paper clips, used some thick CA glue and accelerator to mount those in there so that they hold on the top of the mold. And I've probably also sorted out the most gruesome bit of this build. I've already got our spider into the position I need him to be in for this cast. Now I did this with the assistance of some tweezers and some thick CA glue and accelerator. And this is him here. RIP little buddy, but you're about to be involved in something really cool. So, with all that out the way, let's jump in, get this done. You can join me on this journey. We're not exactly at the start, but we're not too far into it. So let's go and do this. Man, I gotta get some new gloves. These just don't make the right noise. And that's the cup finished. This thing came out absolutely awesome. I love it. Check that out. The burl looks absolutely fantastic in there. The spider came up awesome, although my wife won't go anywhere near it, even though it's cast in resin. I don't get that. This is a solid, sturdy cup. It's about 140 mil high and 115-ish at the widest point. The cup itself holds about 350 mil, so almost a full can. I was gonna go a bit thinner so that it could hold a bit more, but as I've said before, when resin's on the lathe, like this in big chunks with no wood, it gets hot and it starts going rubbery again. And I didn't want to risk losing this piece, so I kept the edges nice and thick, and as you can see there, I went down about as far as I could go without touching any of the wood. It gives a really cool effect when you look at it on the side. It almost looks like there's wood at the bottom of the cup part as well. I did have a bit of a rough time trying to finish this piece. I threw just about every finish I had in the shop at it. I was trying to get the resin as absolutely clear as possible without using car polish. So I used Triple E Ultra Shine, Yorkshire Grit Microfine, Micro Mesh up to about 12,000 grit. I sanded up to 800 grit. I tried shallow wax, didn't particularly like the finish. Tried the shit hot wax stick, didn't particularly like the finish on the inside. It came out well on the outside. In the end, I went with the food safe oil from U-Butte Polishers, and I'm pretty happy with how it came out. It took hours though. So I am thrilled with this one, guys. This is the first time I've ever casted a bug in resin. Can you call a spider a bug? I think you can. Arachnid maybe? If you want to try something like this yourself, be sure that whatever you're casting is dry. Whether it's flowers or spiders or bugs, make sure you give them a few months to really dry out. Otherwise, the moisture will combine with the resin during the chemical process. I ain't a scientist, but you end up with some gnarly white stuff in there from where the water gets trapped in the resin, and it does not look good. I did have to leave this resin 7 days to harden. That's the only downside. But on the packet, this stuff says that you can pour up to 50 mil deep. I did this entire cup in one pour. Now the finished product is about 140 mil high, but the pour was 160 mil high. Now I'm putting that down to the fact that I put it in a pressure pot, and when you put air in the pressure pot, everything gets really, really cold. So I think that really helped with the excessively deep pour. That's over 3 times the amount you're meant to pour in one go. This is already going to be up on my website, guys. I don't know if it's going to be sold by the time this video comes out or not, but you can head on over to my website and just see if it's still there. You might be lucky. Just look at it, man. It is insane. I hope you like this project, guys. Stay safe, and I will see you on the next one.